A king wanted to choose his prime minister. He summoned the 4 greatest thinkers of the land. They were placed in a room, and the king said to them, "The door will be shut, and the lock on this door is no ordinary lock. It will only open with a mathematical puzzle. Until you solve it, you cannot come out. If you solve it correctly, the door will open." The king left and closed the door. Immediately, 3 of the men began working. Numbers were written on the lock. They copied the numbers and started calculating. The 4th man, however, just sat quietly in a corner. The others thought he was mad. He closed his eyes and did nothing. After a while, he stood up, walked to the door, pushed it, and it opened. He stepped out while the other 3 were still busy with their calculations. They didn't even notice what had happened. When the king returned with the 4th man, he said, "Stop your work. The test is over. I have chosen my prime minister." The 3 men were shocked. "How is this possible?" they asked. "He did nothing. He just sat there. How could he solve it?" The man replied, "There was no problem to solve. I simply sat and asked myself the first and most important question: is the door truly locked or not? The moment I asked this, I became silent and still. Then I went to check the door, and I found it was already open." The king said, "Exactly. That was the trick. The door was never locked. I was waiting for someone to ask the right question. You all started solving without first seeing whether a problem even existed. You could have spent your whole lives working, and still, the door would not have opened. But this man knew how to stay alert in a situation and ask the real question, the lesson. This is exactly the situation of humanity. The door has never been locked. God has always been waiting for you. But mankind has forgotten to ask the most important question. And that question is, who am I? If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe. I'll be back soon with another powerful motivational story to inspire you.